Hello everyone, Dan Parker here, and it is officially countdown day number 5, and just 5 days before we head off on our Africa trip. Today I wanted to share with you our itinerary, but as I was breaking this down, it's really going to take 2 videos to do it, so I'll do half, actually the first couple of weeks in today's vlog, and then I'll do the second half for tomorrow. So as you can see on the screen, we have a starting point of San Francisco International Airport, and you can see by the flight direction that we literally fly over the pole here. We go right up over the top of the planet, ending up on the other side of the planet at the Dubai International Airport in the Middle East. We stay overnight in Dubai, and then we pick up an airplane again in the morning, and then we fly from Dubai down to Nairobi, so we can see, and we'll pull that in just a little bit. We fly into Nairobi. We spend pretty much all of our time here in Kenya and in Tanzania, and I'll show you that as we go. And from the Nairobi airport, we drive about, 16 minutes. I need to have my glasses on. 16 minutes to downtown Nairobi, where we stay at the Nairobi Serena Hotel. I'll throw some pictures up of these places as we go to give you a little bit of taste and flavor of what's going to be happening. And so the next morning, after we stay one night there at the Nairobi Serena Hotel, we're going to begin our safari. And we do that by trekking out to the Samburu Intrepids tented camp. And that's a 5.5 hour trip from the Nairobi Serena Hotel. Have no idea what these roads are going to be looking like. And so it should be pretty interesting driving through all of this. As you can see on the screen here, we drive right along the edge of this mountain. This is Mount Kenya, and pretty big mountain. And so we'll be driving. There should be an amazing opportunity for photographs and video as we go. We get to the Samburu Intrepids tented camp, and we stayed there 2 nights. Let's see, 2 nights. Yep, we stayed there 2 nights, and the Samburu Intrepids is renowned as a pioneer of luxury camping in one of the world's last truly great wilderness areas. Situated on the banks of the Uaso Niro River in the arid heart of the Samburu National Reserve, Samburu Intrepids looks out over the riverbanks where herds of elephant, buffalo, and zebra come daily to drink. I have to tell you, as I went through this, I literally went in and I looked up pictures for each of the stops. And if you've never wanted to go to Africa when I'm done with all this video, I think you're going to want to go, because I'm even more excited now than I have been leading up to this. So we do stay there 2 nights, and then we're going to be taking off again. We drive 3 hours and 48 minutes to the Serena Mountain Lodge. This is literally back down the same road that we came up to the Intrepids Lodge on. And this lodge is actually right at the foot of Mount Kenya. So really, once again, going to be some spectacular opportunities for drone footage and pictures of the mountain and the surrounding area. So that's pretty great. We're only staying 1 night at the Serena Mountain Lodge. We're then going to pack up in the car once again, and we are going to travel to Lake Elementaita Serena Camp. I'm doing my best with these pronunciations. I'm not sure how good a job I'm doing. I'll learn and correct as I go. But the Lake Elementaita Serena Camp is, in fact, right on a lake. So let's kind of zoom in a little bit and take a look at that. And let's read a little bit about Lake Elementaita. You will have a bush breakfast provided by the camp. After breakfast, you'll drive to the nearby lake Nakuru National Park for a full-day game drive with packed lunch. Lake Nakuru is one of the Rift Valley soda lakes and lies to the south of Nakuru. So this is one of the areas, I believe, where let's see, the flamingos, right? The lake's abundance of algae attracts the vast quantity of flamingos that famously line the shore. Other birds also flourish in the area, as do warthogs, baboons, and other large mammals. Black and white rhinos have also been introduced. Nakuru means dust or dusty place in the Maasai language. So looks pretty nice. We're going to stay there for 2 nights, and I'll throw some pictures up there on the screen so you can see what that looks like. And then after 2 nights, we're going to take off for the Mara Serena Safari Lodge, and that is a very interesting place. Some of the photographs were just outstanding, and so the Mara Serena Safari Lodge is set high on a bush-cloaked hill, embraced by arcing vistas and washed by a sea of richly rolling grasslands. It stands center stage to one of Africa's most dramatic wildlife arenas and has a ringside seat for the greatest wildlife show on earth, the legendary migration of the wildebeest. This is one of the things that Jill specifically wanted to see, and that's why this is in our safari trek. And so it should be pretty amazing. The pictures for the Mara Serena, and right off the hotel, you can see this whole plain, and it's just full of animals. So pretty interesting. Again, this should be a spectacular place to fly the drone out over the flats. So going to be really great. And we're staying here 2 nights before we pack up and once again hit the road. And we're going to drive out 3 hours and 40 minutes to the Serengeti Serena Safari Lodge. And so we finally get to the Serengeti, right? This is a place that I've kind of always thought, hey, I'd really like to go check that out. And we actually cross here. This line that you see right here is the border between Kenya here and Tanzania here. So we have to actually go through customs right here at this point. And so we've had to go through the whole process of getting visas and all of that. I say we, Jill really did all the work on that, and so it's been great. The timing was perfect when she stopped working, so she had the time to actually devote to getting, you know, these visas done, and it's not a simple process. And of course it costs money at every step of the way. So, but really fun, and we're going to stay here in the Serengeti Serena Safari Lodge for 3 nights. And let's see what it says here. Set high on the saddle of tree-clad ridge, commanding panoramic views over the endlessly rolling reaches and volcanic reefs of the Serengeti. The Serengeti Serena Safari Lodge is the ultimate fusion of traditional African architecture and world-class style. Centrally located adjacent to the famous Western Corridor and the Grumeti River, the lodge has been designed to blend completely into the living landscape. Each charmingly presented room is accommodated in a 2-story, 1-up, 1-down, stone-built, traditionally thatched rondavel. The rondavels are widely spaced throughout the grounds, which are cooled by groves of acacia trees and watered by sparkling streams. So sounds pretty good. Whoever writes these is a great marketer. Yeah, really good. And so after 3 nights, once again, we're going to pack up, hit the road, and we drive 2 hours and 59 minutes, or 3 hours. We drive 3 hours down to the Ngorongoro Serena Lodge, which is perched on the rim of the Ngorongoro, I'll get that someday, caldera, basically. It's where a volcano exploded a couple of million years ago, and it's really great area for animals. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So it says a population of approximately 25,000 large animals live in the crater. These include the black rhinoceros and the hippopotamus, which is very uncommon in the area, the wildebeest, the zebra, the eland, the Grant's and Thompson's gazelles, The crater has the densest known population of lions, numbering 62 in 2001. On the crater rim are leopards, elephants, mountain reedbuck, and buffalo. In the middle of the crater there is a large lake inhabited by hundreds of flamingos, and from a distance they appear as a pink border of the lake. The crater, a large, unbroken, unflooded volcanic caldera, was formed when a giant volcano exploded and collapsed on itself some 2 to 3 million years ago. It's 610 meters deep, and its floor covers 260 square kilometers. So pretty amazing place. Again, the views from the pictures right off the balcony of the hotel, you're looking right down into this crater, looking down 600 meters. I mean, that's almost 1,000 feet that you're looking down into this crater and over the lake. Can't wait to whip out the big lens and get some pictures of the lake from a distance. So that's going to be really great. And we basically finish, and I didn't count the days, but this is the end of our first kind of 2-week safari period from the Ngorongoro Serena Lodge. We travel then to the airport at Kilimanjaro, and that's, yes, the Kilimanjaro mountain. You'll see right here, there's the mountain. So we drive out to the airport, and you look how there's snow on the top of there. There's oftentimes snow all year round there, even though you're darn near at the equator. And so that's when we take a trip. We'll be flying from Kilimanjaro to Johannesburg, and I'll pick up there with the next video.